Okay, good morning to all number. This is Sumadipti, Assistant Professor, Review Department. So, in the previous class, we have discussed about some problems regarding power factor improvement. So, today also we will discuss a few more problems in this session. So, see this problem. So, a three-phase 5 kilowatt induction motor has a power factor of 0.75 lagging. A bank of capacitors is connected in delta across the supply terminals. Okay, and PF power factor raised to 0.9 lagging. Determine the kVAR rating of the capacitors connected in each phase. So here it was given that here the three-phase circuit is there, which consists of 5 kilowatts induction motor, so which is having a power factor of 0.75. So here a bank of capacitors which are arranged in delta is connected across the supply terminals. So after this connection, the power factor has he is saying that the power factor has raised to zero point 0.9. So it means from zero point 0.7 to zero point 0.9 it was improved. So to improve this, how much kVAR rating of the capacitors required or connected in each phase he is asking. So we need to calculate the kVAR rating of the capacitors connected in each phase. So for that, we need to write on the given data first. So here this problem belongs to the three-phase 5 kilowatt induction motor. The rating of the induction motor is 5 kilowatt. This is the real power required. So therefore P is equal to 5 kilowatts. So this one is initially the power factor of this induction motor is 0.75. So initially the rating of the power factor is 0.75, therefore pi 1. So therefore cos phi 1. Therefore cos phi 1 is equal to 75. Therefore cos phi 1 is equal to 75. Next, it is mentioned that the bank of capacitors is connected in delta across the supply terminals. Then after connecting the bank of capacitors across the supply, so the power factor is improved to 0.9. 0.9 means the given value is cos phi 2. So P value is given, that is a motor input, P 5 kilowatts. So initial power factor is before the connection of the capacitor bank is 0.75, that is cos phi 1 is equal to 0.75 lagging. So next improved power factor, final power factor is 0.9, that is cos phi 2 is equal to 0.9 lagging. So we need to determine the kVAR rating of the capacitors connected in each phase. Each phase we need to calculate. So first, based upon the given data, here I am calculating the phi 1, phi 2. Phi 1 means, so already cos phi 1 value is given 0.75, cos phi 2 value is given 0.9. And so based on these values, we can calculate the phi 1, phi 2 values. So phi 1 you can write it as cos inverse of 0.75, phi 2 will be written as cos inverse of 0.9. So after calculating this, cos inverse of 0.75, which is nothing but 41.41 degrees, 25.84 degrees. So from this you can write, okay. So here what he asking to calculate, here is asking to calculate, determine the kVAR rating of the capacitors. So first you should know the kVA, total kVAR requirement rating of the capacitors. So we know very well the formula for kVAR required or taken by the capacitor is kVAR is equal to kilowatt, means P, nothing but P into, bracket open, tan pi 1 minus tan pi 2. So this is the formula. So this kW can be written as P. So therefore the same here equals to P into tan pi 1 minus tan pi 2. Already we have calculated the values here, tan pi 1, tan pi 2. So first, by applying this formula, identify the leading KVR taken by the total condensate bank. So what he is asking the determine the kVAR rating of the capacitors connected in each phase. Connected in each phase. So therefore, after substituting tan pi 1 minus tan pi 2, we are getting this value. So this is the total kVAR rating of the capacitors connected in parallel, so which are arranged in delta. So now therefore you should calculate the each one. Each one means how many capacitors will be there, obviously in three phase. So each phase having one capacitor. So three phases. So this rating by 3. So rating of the capacitors connected in each phase means total rating. This is representing the total rating you need for each phase. So therefore this value by 3, 1.99 by 3. So therefore rating of capacitor in each phase is 0.663. So this is how you should calculate uh, the requirement kVAR total and from that each phase. So next we will move on to the next problem. So see this problem. So a three phase 50 hertz 400 volts motor develops 100 HP. So already it is given 100 HP, 74.6 kilowatts. 6 kilowatts. 74.6 kilowatts. The power factor being 0.75 lagging and efficiency is 93 percentage. So a bank of capacitors is connected in delta. So this is also somewhat similar problem, but its slight difference is there. A bank of capacitors is connected in delta across the supply terminals and the power factor raised to 0.95 lagging. Each of the capacitance units is built of four similar 100-volt capacitors. Each here, once again I'm repeating, each of the capacitance units is built of 4 similar 100 capacitors. So now you should determine the capacitance of each capacitor, the capacitance of each capacitor. So each of the capacitance units is built of four similar 100-volt capacitors. From that, you should calculate the capacitance of each capacitor. So first write down the given data. Three phase is the circuit belongs to three phase. F is equal to frequency is equal to 50 hertz. Motor rating 400 volts. Next, motor develops. So the power rating of the motor is it is given in terms of HP. So bracket it is given the real power rating of the motor. So the power factor being 0.75 and its efficiency is, so initially the power factor is 0.75, its efficiency is 93 percentage. Later a bank of capacitors is connected in delta form, in delta model across the supply terminals. After installing this bank of capacitors across the supply, the power factor has been improved or raised from 0.75 to 0.95. So approximately zero point 0.2 it was improved. So each of the capacitance units is built of four similar 100 volts. So you should need to calculate the capacitance value. So first write down the given value. 400 volts is given. The power rating of the motor is 74.6 volts. So initially the power factor is at 0.75, that is cos pi 1 is equal to 0.575 lagging. After improvement, the power factor is improved to 0.9195. So we are taking that as cos phi 2 is equal to 0.95 lagging. So efficiency is given. Efficiency is given. Input is also given. So this is the input power and this is the voltage. So therefore, from efficiency, we know efficiency is equal to output by input. We know efficiency is equal to output by input. you know efficiency is equal to output by input. Efficiency value is given, input value is given. Input value is 74.6 kilowatts. So we should calculate the output value. Therefore, from here, by using this formula, you can write. So after calculating, you are getting out. Sorry. One second. We know efficiency is equal to output by input. Here, it was mentioned that 400 volts motor develops 100 HP, means approximately it is equal to 74.6 kilowatts. Kilowatt is given. So, this is the out output. So we are calculating. So output is given. So we should calculate the input value based upon the efficiency. So we are getting this much. So we know cos phi 1 is equal to 0.75, that is this value. So similarly calculate pi 2. So similarly pi 2 will be calculated as a cos inverse of 0.95, we will get pi 2. So from this phi 1 and phi 2, calculate tan 1, tan phi 1, tan phi 2. So why? Because to know the leading kVAR rating. So without kVAR rating, we can't proceed to the next. We can't calculate the capacitance value. So therefore, leading kVAR taken by the condenser bank is equal to, we know very well, kilowatt or P. P is representing the kilowatt. P into tan pi 1 minus tan pi 2. So therefore, already you have calculated the P. So therefore, here substitute 80 into, so this value 0.8819 minus 0.3288. So finally, we are getting this value. So this is the kVAR, total kVAR taken by the condenser bank. So for each of the three set, for each phase means by 3. So whatever the value you have obtained by 3. So this is the capacity of each of the three sets, each phase kVAR requirement. And one more point he was mentioned. Each of the capacitance units is built of four similar 100 volts. Four similar 100 volts. It is given. The voltage is given. So let's see with the farad, with the capacitance of four capacitors in each phase. So therefore, formula phasor current of the capacitor is equal to I is equal to V by XC. So we know very well this is the voltage. So we can write this as V phase. V phase will be like this. 1 by XC you can write it as 2 pi FC. 1 by XC we can write it as 2 pi FC. So 2 pi, you know very well. F is known to you. C you should calculate here. V phase already it was given in the here 400 V phase. Substitute here. So we are getting 1,25,600 C amperes. This is the amperes. So now you need to calculate the capacitance value. So again, we are writing here kVAR per phase. V phase we know, I phase also we have already obtained in terms of C by 1000. So finally, we are getting this value. Next, so we should calculate. So this is the C value. So here leading kVAR taken by each phase is equal to, so this equate this value to this. So therefore kVAR per phase is equal to, which is equal to what we have get here 14.75. Substitute here. So from this we are getting 293.4 microfarads. So this is the total capacitance. So here each combined capacitance consists of 4 equal capacitors, therefore joined in series. Therefore, this is the capacitance of each capacitor. So therefore, capacitance of each capacitor means 4 into this value. That is, this is the total value of. So here, what he has mentioned means each of the capacitance units. So each phase consists of one capacitance unit, and in each capacitance unit consists of 4 capacitors connected in series. So that's why we have multiplied finally with 4. Otherwise, not required. So otherwise, not required. So this is how. So you need to calculate the capacitance value. we need to calculate the capacitance value. Initially, whatever the known values are written here. So for later, so the kVAR requirement of the condenser bank is calculated. So after calculating the condenser bank, means kVAR, next current phase current of capacitor is being calculated. That is equal to IEC is equal to V phase by XC. So here we are having two unknowns. One is here ICV and C also unknown to you. Therefore, whatever the value we are getting, we have get in terms of C only. So next, we have calculated kVAR for each phase. So this is how we are getting the value. So later we are equating this kVAR phase with the kVAR taken by each of the three sets. So each of the three sets. So this is the value you are getting. This value is nothing but capacitance of each phase. So again, each phase capacitance consists of four capacitors connected in series. So therefore, each phase of the capacitance consists of one capacitance unit. Each capacitance unit in each phase will consist of four capacitors. So therefore, whatever the value we are getting, we need to multiply it with 4. Then only we will get the accurate answer. So after multiplying, the capacitance of each capacitor in each phase is equal to 4 into 293.4. So finally, we are getting this value 1173.6 microfarads. 1173.6 microfarads. So if you see this problem also, okay. So this is how you need to calculate the capacitance rating of each capacitance value, which is used for the power factor improvement. So here these two problems cover two somewhat different models. Here, just we need to calculate the rating, means the kVAR rating of the capacitor. Here in this problem, the rating, the capacitance rating itself. So we have calculated based upon the given data. So the next class we will discuss some more problems.